Good afternoon, midday afternoon. Come to you today with a 5-teamer from the NCAA football all on Saturday. 5-teamer for Saturday, this coming Saturday. First one we're going to start off with going to be the Purdue Boilermakers versus Wisconsin Badgers. And we got, two teams that started off the year very inconsistent. Most likely, the Purdue Boilermakers will remain inconsistent. Wisconsin got a good win last week against the USC Trojans. So, we're going to stick with the Wisconsin Badgers for this Saturday, minus 14. Going to move on to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons versus the NC State Wolfpack. And we got the Wake Forest Demon Deacons +5 on the spread. NC State is a very inconsistent team. You really don't know what you're going to get from week to week. Wake Forest is pretty much the same, but I like Wake Forest in this game to cover them 5-6 points that they're going to be given on this coming Saturday. Next, we got the Pittsburgh against the UNC Tar Heels. And if you know me, you know I love my Tar Heels, no matter what sport it is. Basketball, football, soccer, baseball, it don't matter. I love my Tar Heels, so this pick right here is gonna hurt me to take. But I like Pittsburgh minus them 3 against my UNC Tar Heels this coming Saturday. UNC coming off a heartbreak loss. They led the whole game last week against Duke, which is their rivalry. They led the whole game by like 20 points to the second half, where they just ain't put up no points. And as you know, in a good team, you can't let them hang around. Even though up 20 points is not really hanging around, you really beating them. All you got to do is just, play good football. And UNC failed to do that, which has been the story of this year. Very inconsistent. Can't put two halves together. So yeah, this coming Saturday, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Pittsburgh again, -3 against my UNC Tar Heels. Next is gonna be the UNC Trojans versus the Minnesota Golden Gophers. And if you watched that game last week, Minnesota versus Michigan, you do know Minnesota was robbed. I'm not saying they were going to go down and score either a field goal to tie the game or a touchdown to win the game, but they should have had the ball. The referee said that they was offsides and they wasn't. They showed plenty of replays from several different angles. They was not offsides, and they recovered the onside kick. They should have received the ball, and the referees gave Michigan a ball, and the game was over. All they had to do from then on was need a ball. So I say the referees robbed Minnesota. And as far as UNC Trojans, they coming into the Big Ten. They playing in the early hours of the day now, instead of playing, on their normal time schedule of 10 o'clock, which is 7 o'clock Eastern time. 10 o'clock Eastern time, 7 o'clock their time. Yeah, they just seem like they're out of sync, and I just don't think that they can go into Minnesota and get them points. +8 at that, almost double digits. I just don't see UNC going into Minnesota and covering that spread. So take Minnesota. And last but not least, you got your Michigan Wolverines versus the Washington. And I'm going to take Washington on this, -2.5. Michigan, if you've seen Michigan play this year, they got a very anemic offense. I don't really see them. I ain't going to say they're not going to hang in there with Washington, but I just think Washington got a little bit more than them. And also with them being on the road, they don't have that strong Michigan crowd behind them. I see them being very, very, very inconsistent in this game and struggling to move the ball all game. Give me Washington -3 against Michigan. Gonna do a recap. I know I did a lot of talking, but we're gonna do a recap of my 5-teamer. We got Wisconsin -14. We got Wake Forest, Demon Deacons +5.5, 6 points. We got Pittsburgh -3 against my Tar Heels. We got Minnesota Golden Gophers +8 against the UNC Trojans. And we got Washington minus 2.5 against the Michigan Wolverines. Good luck to you on this Saturday. Hope you like the picks. Give me a shout out, like, share, subscribe, comment. See you guys later on Saturday for my NFL picks. Enjoy. Have a great day.